large closed bags and coyote right there. All this stuff right here, I think we showered it all out last night. New shirt for the week. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. Coyote Fupa XLs. Multicam deployable tourniquets. Supreme, what's up, buddy? We've got a bunch of multicam AKM4s coming up tomorrow. Multicam padded hearing cases. M1 Grand chest rigs. Bunch of pieces right there. Multicam AKM4s. OD roll-up dump pouches. Yeah, Mr. 100K. It doesn't seem to do anything though. 8 Bear, what's up, man? Supreme, what's going on? Billy Magnum, Philippe, Mark Termel, what's up? James Kroll, Jim Richards, Byron Roberts, Roberts, Stephen Brown, Toth, what's up? Warlike, Organic Spaceship, Kajanone, Chris Hayes, hey Chris, what's up, man? Scully was here most of the day today. Benjamin Brewer, John Witherspoon, Belt Fed, Roger 802, what's going on? 8 Bear, what's up, buddy? Aaron Brewski. We recorded a couple podcasts today, recorded a lot of content today. I am live tomorrow with Jack and Nicole at 9:30 my time, Central. And then we'll record Pulling the Thread podcast Wednesday, as well as a bunch of other content also. Josh Winnie, what's up? DJ, what's up? Yeah, you remember when I was at 20,000? I was at 20,000 for 14 years. 14 years. Sketch, what's up? Give Scully a hug, I'll do it. Stacked 8 mag, what do you think of it? What do you think of the stacked? I turned over 22 orders for stacked mags. They started cutting those today. Eagle 357, what's up in Australia? What's going on? Big O, how are you? We don't stop. We don't stop when we're tired. We stop when we are done. Kroll, what's going on? JT, how are you? All right, guys, I do this video every night at 9 o'clock, every single day of the year, no matter what. So you guys type out the topic of conversation, statements, questions, and we will go from there. MF Ka, what's up? Did you buy any Bitcoin today? Anybody buy any Bitcoin today? I have an app open for Bitcoin, and I'm literally just watching it change every 5 seconds going up. Subi, what's up? Just got to move all my pouches from Mookie War Light rig to the new one. Nice. Nice. Yesterday, you bought some yesterday, right on. $121 and $35. That's how it always is, man. That's how it always is. If you look at some of them, we've been going 85,000 views, 180 views, 180,000 views. A couple months ago, pretty happy. Yeah, you should buy some more right now. It keeps going up. Radio, what's up, buddy? Evan, what plans do you have for the building addition that you have stacked up on the outside? You asked that in one of the members' conversations. I think we'll do that there, where I can go further in depth. It actually attaches to the long side of this building. It's 165 feet by 35 feet, and it makes this building 15,000 square feet on the floor. Benjamin Brewer, what's up? Get another Fupa XL and Coyote. We have them right now. I can ship it out to you tomorrow morning. And for survival, what's up, buddy? Are we voting in Camden tomorrow? I don't know. Are we voting here at Camden tomorrow? Jeremy, what's up? Raina Tactical, what's up? Family Driven, how are you? When did you realize that you had to use AI to survive as a business? I haven't used AI. Me personally, I've never used AI, not one time. What's your opinion on a dump pouch on a battle belt? I think that's probably where it goes, buddy. Raina, M.I. Bigner. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're trying to say there. Can you please give me a piece of advice to start setup? I'm just confused. Raina, I don't know what we're talking about. Are we speaking? Are we like in the same country? Is there a language difference? I'm not sure what we're talking about here, buddy. I can fit a large mesh pocket on the XL Fupa. Is that a statement or a question? I don't think you can. Can anybody confirm or deny that? I'm going to check here. No, you cannot. Could you scrunch it in there? You could scrunch it in there, but no, it doesn't really fit. You're a couple inches short. Find me, Shauna, your shoes off. They aren't Crocs. You want to be an importer, it's possible. No, I'm not shipping my products. We don't have any dealers. We sell everything direct to consumer. I'm definitely not sending my stuff to India or Pakistan or anywhere else like that. Supreme, I'll send you a shirt, buddy. Yo, come here. Take this for a minute. Talk to me.
Nice gear selection. Thanks. John got my Multicam Black Day Pack. Fucking sick, dude. Awesome. What are you going to carry in it? I think AI is being sold as superior intellect, but it's not. There are a dozen of cases where it's wrong and often makes things up. Whoops. You need to play Southern. Yeah, Chili, I carry my day pack and it weighs as much as I do. Bang, bang, good idea. Yes, we carry Multicam Black, call sign Wolfman. Let's see. Order the 8-mag rig. Absolutely, Giuseppe. We got a huge influx of people who wanted them and just missed out on them because they sold out in like 2 minutes. And so I talked John into opening up the inventory. Nice radio. We have I think we have some fupas for you. No, I don't have a helium voice, Eli. Absolutely, bang bang. I think I need an assault rifle. I have no idea. What's up, Supreme? I'm fucking loving the song. Can't wait to see what else you come out with. Let's see here. Oh, let's live chat. Now Lucas, I love cheese. Do you have cheese? AJ, yeah, I hijacked the stream for a minute. John needed to step away. Yeah, Eli, why don't you go ahead and just change the way you hear me? You carry a multi-cam black backpack. I need something in place. My sound. Yeah. So we have day packs in multi-cam black in stock, ready to ship right now. It looks like that. Fuck yeah, Supreme. Man, we've been getting a lot of viewers on here. Like the next day, we're seeing hundreds of thousands of views on the live feeds. How big is it? It's big. You'll have to look on the website for the exact dimensions. Brian, I did not go to Palmdale High. I went to Antelope Valley High. And I graduated in 96. Jeremy, you're loving the beard oil. Man, I'm so glad that you love it. I 100% fucking believe in it. AJ, what's coming next in splatter paint? I don't know, man. I don't know that he's going to let me bring anything else out in it. Tim Riley, one of your friends, owns a cheese factory. That's awesome. Here you go. Oh, you want me to show them your shirt?
They've already seen it.
Okay.
What's up, guys?
Somebody said I sound like E.T., and another guy said I sound like I am on helium.
She's on a bunch of my dick is what she's on.
I told him just to change the way he heard me.
Yeah. Splice the live into shorts. We got to get that song out. I've got it. We actually just loaded it into the soundboard today for shorts and stuff. I'll be shopping and saving the headache of shipping soon, sometime between SRF and alumni. Dude, if there's something you want and you wait, I promise you it's not going to be here. If you see something you want, just buy the motherfucker. More content on Amanda's mercantile. Girlfriend was curious. I was telling her about the oil. It's here. All the information on the oil's here. It's all here. We talk about Amanda's products all the time on the members. It's on the membership here. That's where it's at. I do not have time for Amanda to do another channel. There is not another YouTube coming out. Amanda does too much stuff that makes way more money here. And it is actually it is an issue to even do the other products. They are not, while they are profitable, they are not profitable in the amount of money that is lost to the time that goes into them. So if you want the content, it's here under the membership. Amanda and I do a video, a Q&A. You guys can ask anything you want. Man, I think we put 3 hours into it this last Friday. I'm sure there's at least 100 people here that will tell you that it is well worth the time and the $10 per month that you put into it. Here is the soap, Cock of the Wood soap. Here's some more tubed up still. I think that starts shipping tomorrow. Same live, 3 different devices. Are they tracking the same? Risky Krisky, holy shit, we are famous now. What is up? JVP, you're back. Shotgun card has been excellent in training this week. Krisky, anything you want, just let me know, man. You want a rig or something? You want a shotgun rig for shooting down all them drones? Or you're just a one shot, one kill kind of guy. Like kill shot, you fire that shotgun sideways. You just need you just need a brake barrel. You don't even need like a semi-auto, do you? Hydration carrier works great on the LBB. Of course it does. That's what it's meant for. Add a butt pack. You'll love that one too. Yeah, I'm a member. I agree. Great value. Commute to work. Nice. Nice. Clever. What's up, my man? Did you get some bolt cutters? I'm watching the same live through different devices. What equipment are you putting into Amanda's workstation? Whatever you tell us to, Josh. It's going to probably be stainless steel. I don't know what we're doing on the floor because, like, we have a bunch of soap, which is real waxy, you know, all over the floor in the kitchen. So to have that on plywood, I don't know what we're setting down in there. She's saying she's going to use a tarp in the interim. What good camo tan to get? I usually run multicam black. If you want a camo tan, man, I'd go with traditional classic multicam. They are doing away with Arid. This is the camo pattern here, and multicam announced they're going to discontinue it. Josh, it's going to be a bunch of manufacturing. I need workspace and storage. Yep. A lot of wire racking, Josh, stainless steel tables, you know, places to run really big crock pots. I need all the shells. That shockwave popped me in the face while shooting beer bottles being thrown into the air. Drone simulation. You should get a drone company to sponsor you, so you can shoot down drones. 341 viewers, Supreme, man. We'll fluctuate up to 1,000. I see 175 right now. Like we've got, if you go just go on my channel and click live, you'll see videos with 180,000 views. You'll see almost all of them are 30,000. Most of them are between 50 and 80,000 lately. Waterproof snap together wood flooring. You need a theme song. Radio. Lyrics the guy right there. You're not really a rap guy though. You're more like a fucking Russian polka kind of guy. Folk music or something. Yeah, none of that flooring is actually waterproof. You need some of the soap? We got you, buddy. Sealed epoxy. Yeah, that seems to be the biggest short on the internet right now is they clear coat epoxied the plywood chipboard. And holy fuck, there's like hundreds of thousands of comments on those shorts. You're right, that's exactly what we should do. Need something you can clog to. I love Russian Polska. Vince, what's up, man? Do I like ET phone home? I would love to have an ET, like one of the movie props. When the movie came out, they're about 4.5 feet tall. If you got one, I would like to have it. Supreme, do you have a beard yet? He's got something going on. He's got it. I helped a bunch of guys at work buy Evan's radio package. Man, you guys will love it. You will not regret that. You will be so happy that you have that. I'm going to play satisfactory, be safe. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I figured you meant polka. Amanda, I got a small little beard. Still got the chin strap. We got you, bro. We got you. Thanks for the PVC foam insert idea for the hooligan bar sleeve. I think that will fit. I think it will too, man. I really think it's the best thing out there. And if you get that working, I think it's marketable. You see 304, I see 177 right now. We're shipping in a day what I used to be happy to ship in a month. Grateful for the support. Badass, man. Badass. Now you can come in and unfuck my mess. Show us how you're doing it. Beer barrel polka. Got all my radios programmed just like Evan showed us. It's a good feeling. John, you should bring in an expert and go through your museum talking about the cool stuff you have. That would be a good video. But I am the expert. Who am I going to bring in? You find yourself back night after night. Well, welcome, Dave. Thank you for, I'm glad that you're here, man. John Sport Backpacks made the theme song for SOE. Yes, he did the new song. He absolutely did. You guys have not heard of it. Heard it. Some of you guys a week or so ago heard pieces of it before it was all the way together. Remember, anybody on here that heard some of that song? I know I sent it to about a dozen of you. I know Josh has the whole thing. I know Evan heard it. Tommy T-Bone Davis. Want to do business. What are we doing, Tommy T-Bone? Tyrone T-Bone, what are we doing? Are you selling me Amway or Tupperware? What are we doing? What do we got going on? That was weird. I just walked past here and I heard myself out of my left ear over here as though there is a speaker or a device here. That was really, really fucking weird. How bizarre. Test, test, hello, hello, hello. I don't hear it anymore. That was odd. Tupperware fidgets are my favorite. Who is the TRT to go to? Man, we use Optimize You. OptimizeYouNow.com. Make your dick bigger. Can you buy something? Of course you can. AE. What is AE? What are we doing? What's AE? Because that's my thread company, AE. Join the SOE chat every night at 9 p.m. That's right. We do this every night at 9 p.m. Do you run mesh comms to tech? I don't. You're way higher speed than me, Ninja. Go, Ninja. Go, Ninja. Go. Possibly one of your headphones. Yeah, but my headphones aren't over there. My headphones are here, and I'm not logged into Bluetooth, and these are turned off. Now they're not just, yeah, they're I think they are speaking, really. Think about that. How many of you motherfuckers been in the shower, and your phone's not with you, not even in the same room? You have a conversation with yourself in your head, and then all of a sudden it pops up on your phone an hour later or 10 minutes later when you get out of the shower. And I know somebody's like, no, John, they're just, anticipating and predictive programming, blah, 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 blah. No, I think that you have eaten or digested some shit and they fucking have a link to you. Now that's for you guys. Me personally, my brain matter is just so fucking powerful that I put that shit in the phone. But for you normal guys, I think it's reading your minds. I have no doubt that it is the government listening. Listen, G13, the conspiracy theories, I believe them all. 9 p.m. your ass. Will Grinstead. What are we talking about here? 9 p.m. your ass. You giving up? You're offering ass at 9 p.m.? Are you down at the truck stop? AE is electric company American. Oh, right on. Nanoparticles. Any glue recommendations for Cordura and PVC? Gorilla Glue would be sufficient. You might try barge glue. Not lying, I've heard random sounds like super low voices on shitty speakers coming from other rooms. I'm saying, yeah, that's exactly. They know who you are, I bet. Will, you are better than that. Who's Will? I don't even see Will on here. Prep to Adventure, love the name. Canola oil is made of microchips. Yeah, it's definitely made of rapeseed, the #1 ingredient in yoga mats, also the preferred frying oil for all fast food. Got recommendation for Facebook pages about sewing machines. Good. Are you looking for a machine, buddy? Are you going to add something? How much for the cat? I have no emotional attachment to any animal here. It only serves a purpose. It is a tool. Promo code for soap, sale is Fight Club. There's no fucking way that soap's going on sale. $25 a bar. There are 85 bars, and I promise you that motherfucker will be sold out in less than 60 minutes when we list it. Is the robot cat in the box? He's right over here. So this fucking cat has licked all the hair off of his ass end, and he was bleeding plasma all over, getting it all over shit. So Amanda has a oil called a first aid oil, and she put it on him, and it fucking healed that motherfucker up. Like the hair, he did that shit this weekend, and the hair is already growing back. Like he had it was like a bloody fucking raw piece of meat, like the back 25% of his hind end. Yeah, I think it is a 5G tower. Phil, my profile stands for Appleton East. It's a high school. Roger that. Right on. Every 500 order gets a free cat. Josh knows that I would have no problem sending you a fucking cat. But that oil she made, I don't even know what's in it. I'm sure she'll say something here in a minute. But it's fucking legit. Like it never ceases. I like kind of used to like give her shit about it. Not really like in a loving way, like voodoos, potions, motions, lotions, you know. But it's fucking real. Do you have any freeze-dried cats? I would tell you know they actually do freeze-dry animals. You have to take the organs out of them though. For taxidermy, they do freeze-dry. They have mastered putting the poke into the lettuce. Yeah, they've been doing it. So everybody's like, oh, they're trying to pass a bill. No, what they're trying to pass the bill for is so that they have to fucking disclose to the public. What they're telling you is the shit's already there. They're just not having to label it yet. Do you have any night vision? I need one for airsoft. I have a lot of night vision. I do not sell night vision. Lot lizard be gone. Who are we talking about? What the fuck's going on here? There must be some comments I'm not seeing. I understand. I'm starting to understand why people only use super chats. Has healing magic. Charles Walter, hello, how are you? I think it popped from watching this live most nights. I'm planning to sneak a walking foot machine out of the back of SRF. Evan, bro, if you seriously want a walking foot, we'll get you one. We'll lock that on. We could have it palletized and shipped right out of Alabama, or you can run right into Alabama to Collier. I'd even go with you if you want to go down there. And you might find that you actually love Alabama. Alabama is very fucking underpriced. You can buy like a legit fucking like mansion down there, like a plantation home with all the moss and the weeping willows and shit. Probably got some voodoo magic going on. No weed. No weed in Alabama? ALR, going to sleep, man. I don't know what ALR means. You got to remember, man, I'm 52. I speak proper, like, I know you guys have, like, abbreviations. I'm doing good with, like, WYD. What are you doing? Or DTF, down to fuck. Like, I got those two. Alabama has goth girl? I don't know. They definitely got some voodoo shit going on, though, probably. Howden and Scully meet. We were both assigned for an assassination. Oh, we're not supposed to, we don't call it that though. ALR means all right. Okay, gotcha. See, I would have put ALRT. I would have got that. Have you heard of Farlow hunting? I've not heard of it. Tell me about it, Phil. What the fuck? Fuber, Bohica. Bend over, here it comes again. Listen, I'm going to turn the camera around here. Prepare, just brace yourself. You better get your girls away from, don't let your girls see. What are we doing? Are we doing a fit check? Look, check out the fit. Look, you see that? I've got an extra vein coming across now. So I don't know what I've done, but I cannot move my arm to the side or up. It is very difficult to put a shirt on. I really need like a button-up shirt. And I don't know really what happened. I did a killer shoulder workout on last Wednesday. No tears, no snags, nothing. Brandel and I went and picked up a bunch of sheets of plywood, thin sheets of plywood. No, nothing crazy. And then on Friday, I noticed my arm starting to hurt. Like Thursday night a little bit. This iPad is like this big. It's the biggest iPad you can buy. So I walk around with it in the crook of my arm here and I read it. But it really hurts to lift my arm. That's why this has been kind of down. I don't know about rotator cuff. Normally when I have a shoulder injury or something in the, like I know pec, upper pec and stuff, I've torn that. But right now it hurts physically right here, not here, not here, not inside, not like into the tricep, right here. I mean fucking like excruciating. Like on a level of like 1 to 10, I'd say sitting dormant, I'm probably like a 4 or 5. And when I go to put a shirt on, I physically cannot, like right there, I can't lift my arm any higher than that. It won't go. I can push it, but it hurts really, really bad. Like putting a shirt on and taking the shirt off, I don't think I'm even going to take this shirt off. I think I'm going to cut it off when I go to bed tonight. And I don't know, I cannot identify anything that happened. Like nothing happened at all. So I don't know what's going on. Physical. So I had a massage tonight. That didn't help at all. I bet it's a shoulder impingement. I don't know. I can feel it. It's right here. It's not in the joint. It is like upper delt right here. Yeah, physical therapist. Well, Josh, you and I both know that's not fucking happening. That's what Joy said too. She's like, go to a doctor. I'm like, why? So I can get an MRI and they can tell me, oh, don't move it. Shave the beard. Suck my cock. Listen, Will Grindle. Isn't that the area between your asshole and your balls? Grindle. Will Grindle. Listen, we're not down at the truck stop slapping cocks out of your mouth telling you how to do your job. So just fucking go back to sucking dicks. I'm taking BPC 157. I'm also taking TB 500 and I'm taking KPV also. Now, I feel like it helps when I take the KPV injection. I have not used Motrin or Tylenol in at least 6 months, and I did today. And I feel like that helps a little bit. Cue the YouTube armchair medical diagnostics. You know what the real answer is to everything. You have to drink piss from a stranger. But once you get the piss one time, that's not a stranger anymore. So it's kind of weird asking people for piss. So I'm not doing it at all. But you guys try it with your injuries and let me know if the stranger piss works. Overton, what's up, my man? Could be an old, I'm sure it's an old injury. Labrum, man, it's right here. It literally right here. I can touch it with my fingers. Normally when I have something, it's inside, right? You can push all around and it doesn't hurt at all. It's not the joint. Josh Winnie actually is a therapist, actually was a massage therapist also, and he could usually unfuck me. Josh knows I have a really high tolerance to pain. A few tips to the physical therapist would set you straight in 2 visits, okay? Send me one. Warming up the shoulder with, yeah, I've got the bands and shit. And I warm up all the time. Part of my workout is actually bands. Cat butt salve for the win. Pour oil on it, helps the 10 man. That's probably, that's it, right? 52. Every time I'd have surgery or something, right? I've had metal here, I've had metal here, I've had metal here. I've cracked all of this. And every time they're like, you're going to feel this when you get older. I'm like, I'm not going to feel it. You might not ever ride a motorcycle again. I think they tell you that so that you think they're such great doctors when they take the pins out and you're riding a motorcycle that day. You're like, my fingers don't move for 6 months, right? Because it takes that long to get the movement back. So you're like doing this. But when I turned 30, man, I feel like the day I turned 30, I stopped jumping out of those trucks with 37s. God, I had trucks with 44s on them. I stopped jumping out of fucking trucks. And for my 35th birthday, I bought myself a set of fucking steps that went up to my loading dock. It was just 3 steps. I used to just hop and skip up, and it was about, I don't know, 4 feet probably. He hasn't had surgery in over 30 years. No, I haven't had surgery in a long time. Nor am I going to. Amanda better get good with the potions. I broke my collar. Yeah, collarbone's a good one, man. I bet you can still see that motherfucker. It's called being 52, 62 as much as I'm with you, man. Yeah, direct energy weapon. Man, actually, you know what? That's what I'm going to do when I get off of here. Hot shower made it feel a little better, but I'm going to do the red light. I've got a Mito red light panel. I was told my post-heart explant therapist, transplant therapist, that's exactly what they do. Tell you it's worse than it is to make you feel. I'll bet, man. I'll bet. Need potion number 9. What is that? Does it have to do with really dirty sex? When I get you real Chondrus crispus, fam, you wouldn't even need to do. What are we talking about? Chondrus crispus. Is that like weed or something? Always thinking outside the box. About turned 54. Now I step to, on every step, getting in and out of the rig. Yeah, man, we are just more cognizant of, because we don't heal the same. Just found Farlow today. They claim to be 100% U.S. made hunting gear, so they tickle my fan. Man, check out. I have no idea who that is, so no dispute there. I have no input. K&T or TK Hunting, Tyler Kath. I know him. Veteran owned, 100% U.S. made, and he does videos in his store. He's asked me some questions, and I've answered him and helped him in any way I could. I think he got a deal putting his stuff in Bass Pro. I haven't talked to him in a while. Running his shop looks a lot nicer than mine, but he does videos. I mean, that's a big tell right there. When you have a SOE shop, when you have a company that's touting American made, and they don't give you videos, because that is something to be very fucking proud of, is American manufacturing. And I always question when you have a company touting American made, but they don't show you the manufacturing process. Dr. Sebi beat the Supreme Court in arguing he could beat any DISEs at all, period, just by getting rid of the mucus. Oh yeah, inflation. Get rid of mucus, you get rid of disease. Yeah, and a lot of that I think comes from carbs, number one, but also like molds and shit. Celtic salt, I have Celtic under your tongue with living water. So we need like restructured water, I would take it, and literally healing yourself and preserving from health. So do you have a Kangen water machine, Chris? Is that TK Pro? Check TK Pro. They make a really badass little binocular harness. Like real solid dudes, like fucking, you'll like them, like dudes. Do you have real NVGs? Of course I have real NVGs. Listen, when I was on the prison planet, they had me in the deepest, darkest dungeons, and I traded a guy a pack of smokes and had him polish my eyes. So when they were transporting me and we crashed on the prison planet, I could see the fucking little gremlins and shit. Yeah, of course I have fucking NVGs. I don't sell NVGs though. Gun giveaway. Yeah, hey, federal agent, fuck off somewhere else with your gun giveaway. I have fucking sewing machines. I don't know where you retards come from. The new thing is CMOS. T&K Hunting. There we go. Like, good dude. You'll like him. Yeah, Fed. Exactly. Hey, federal agent. Go down to the truck stop and suck some cocks down there. Any thoughts on HK42? I think you should totally have whatever the fuck you want. Personally, if I was like a lottery winner, I want a HK21 belt fed. And Dr. Sebi beat the Supreme Court back in '85. Right on. What is your name? What is your name? What's really going on here? What are you writing a dossier? I have CMOS capsules. I want to try zeolite. Hey, where are all the illegal shit you can show us? Yeah, exactly. I got the illegal guns right fucking here. You see it? Gaines, bro. JDL is my name. My name's John Willis. Sarai, is it Sarai? I'm sure I'm slaying your name. Where are you at, man? I'm in the United States, in Tennessee. Watching from New Zealand. Man, I got a New Zealand story. We used to have these parties, and we would call them, we'd have a 4th of July party, and it was typically on the 4th of July. But my bands and stuff couldn't make it in when they were coming in for the 4th of July, so we were having it like that weekend. And these cats came in here. They were some EOD and SF guys from New Zealand. And they flew into fucking Nashville and showed up. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? They're like, we're here for the party. I'm like, bro, that's next week. And they're like, fuck, we came out, we took leave and came out for a week to come to the SOE party, and they flew in from New Zealand. Super cool dudes. Brought me their unit shirts and shit. Like, we hung out a couple days. Really, really cool cats. Like, if you ever get a chance to, like, if you've never been around Aussies, Aussies are cool people. Like, those are real, like, dudes. They are comfortable doing some shit that most like, every time I was around some clearance divers, that's the Australians' version of SEAL teams. They, when you would take them, because they'd come into Bud's in San Diego. So when they were in town, we would go to Hooters, and these dudes would eat the fucking bones. And I don't know if it was just out of, like, shock value, or they truly, and they call everything a torch, right? They don't have flashlights, they have torches. And it's just a cool little, funny little thing. Always wanted to get NVGs, but I only go coyote hunting with my dad's thermal. Well, then you don't need NVGs, right? Mag pouches for drum mags. What kind of drum mags are we talking? We talking like 75 round for like AK type stuff, or are we talking like Beta C mags? Just ordered an EMP shield for our house. Thanks for, yeah, $50 off, guys. Anybody uses code SOE at EMP shield, and you get $50 off. Anybody wants a Harvest Right freeze dryer, if you use my affiliate code, we would appreciate it. It passes a little bit of money to us. Anybody on Amazon, if you use any of the links in any of my description videos, it gives us a little percentage. It's just a thank you for standing here and bullshitting with you guys every night. A lot of other countries call handheld flashlights a torch. Yeah, I know. Then got fit. I don't know what we're talking about. So 75 round drum. I would suspect that Pudgy Grandpa, hey, go suck a cock somewhere else. Richard Royce, who has no fucking videos. I'll beat the shit out of you. Like, I'll literally knock your fucking teeth out. Come in here with your Pudgy Grandpa. Like, come in here and we can do bare knuckles, or we can put on fucking bag gloves, or we can do whatever the fuck you want. But you know who won't show up? You won't show up. I'll even have a fat dude whip your ass. So, what were we talking about? Oh, the drums. So we do a spent mag pouch, and that will fit your drum, but it'll be large in there for it. Solid 10 today. Highly doubt you'd beat me up. Just the fact that you said beat up instead of knock out, dumbass. You've never had your fucking teeth bloodied, much less the meat knocked out. Motherfucker, I will beat your ass to the point you walk in circles the rest of your life. Come on in here with your Pudgy Grandpa shit. How do you feel about the Jewish? I don't know about a Jewish question. I don't give a fuck about Israel if that's what you're asking me, and I don't give a fuck about Palestine. I give a fuck about the United States right here, and I give a fuck about the 100 people on this video that I personally know. Yeah, you'll watch. But the difference is, motherfucker, my name and address is all over the fucking internet, and nobody knows who the fuck you are. The other difference is, you're watching me. Not a fucking person has ever watched you do shit, other than the police when you're trying to pick up little children. I can't do a backflip. I've never been able to. I don't skateboard well. I've never been good on I've never tried snowboarding. I've never been good on like a surfboard. I can ski like a motherfucker. How far from Waco? Hey, I got a buddy that was actually at Waco when they fucking burnt that motherfucker down. I was in Lompoc prison with Paul Fata, one of the remaining Branch Davidians. I haven't begged for their, I don't know what we're talking about. Real talk. Let's see your shadow box. Richard, you're gone. You've distracted me long enough. Come back with another fake account. I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8", and I'm about 175 right now. I weighed myself a couple mornings ago. Now that's first thing in the morning when I'm lightest. God, stop coping so hard in your channel. Well, you're gone too. So next, anybody else want removed? We'll go ahead and block you guys out so we can get to real conversation. 709 miles from Waco to Camden. Kirby, what's up, man? Is that dude in Waco? Did you go down on dudes? And yes, all the time. My roommate fucked the warden's daughter. I'm sure you are quite more of a man. I mean, I'm sure you have a woman sitting right next to you right now, don't you? I wish there was, we can't bring people on and do like a split video like you can on Instagram. I'm 52. 52. Can I get a cat in my order? I will donate $50 if you guess the right number between 1 and 50. This is the angriest gnome. Yes, you're gone too. Next. Let's get, what are these kids, 12? Or you think they're less than 12? Live close to Allen, Texas. Not that bad of a drive. Okay, 374 people on here. How many people here have actually been here? How many people do we know actually know each other? Do you believe in spending $2,000 to $3,000 for a quality AR instead of a budget build? I'm gonna let my man Overton take that question. Overton, are you still here, Overton Windex? Why people talking shit? Because they have no idea. They don't know why they are seeing this video. They have no idea that they actually watch a ton of my shit. They just don't realize it's my shit. Found that dude. He's only about 250 miles from you. 42, beer gut, suburbs. Life LS is in insurance. It's always funny when the internet encroaches and knocks on your door. What's your smallest size plate carrier? I don't know. The one you're gonna buy at the fucking flea market this weekend that says La China on it. Would you buy a budget emergency parachute? I mean, low quality AR. That's always what I'm looking for in dental work. When I buy titties for my woman, I'm looking for like just a 5-gallon bucket of silicone and a turkey baster. Are you gay? No, Sam. I'm flattered that you are interested. I realize my wife agrees that I am fucking super hot, but no, you cannot suck my cock. Ronald, do you mean fella tree? What's your arm workout? I don't work out arms. Did Overton answer the AR question? Oh shit, FBI in the house. Female body instructor, I have a question. Do you have a safe full of weapons and guns and AR-15s because you seem kind of like a guy that would just have them? Go ahead and start banning people. Go ahead and start banning anybody you think's a federal agent. Block them. Anybody saying that seems like they're a juvenile, block them. Let's get to some real conversation here. Are we selling something? Yeah, we sell nylon tactical gear is what we sell. We build nylon gear on all of these sewing machines. London, jolly old London. Is it foggy there? You said your mom raised you. Was she the one who taught you to sew? No, my mom actually did not teach me to sew. Trial and error. There was a guy named Mike Desmuke. He was a rigger for Marine Corps reconnaissance. And he kind of taught me to sew for about 5 minutes and then left. And the machine ran out of thread. So I waited a week. He came back and showed me how to change the bobbin. And then gave me a couple scraps of webbing. And it just kind of went like that. There was no internet or anything then. They sell the best and made in the USA, yeah, gear. 4 a.m. in London, not foggy dark. Roger that, man. I will be getting up at 4:30 here. It is currently, the time on target here is 10:11. Well, did somebody say they're reporting me? Last class I was in, 3 home-built ARs all broke. They always break. It's what Jaeger said. Somebody on here was like, put your own AR together, learn how to build it. And I'm like, yeah. But until those are always the guns that go down in the class. Today's carry blade, man, this is always my carry blade. That's probably poop. That's probably entrails from something. This is my beater, super robust. What the fuck is a watermelon crawl? Went to a steakhouse and some dude was yeah, I don't know. I was a medic on the plane for a jump, no jump experience. Some dude in front asked if his stuff was good. I was like, I don't know. Do a flip. If it's not good, I was allowed to go back. I don't want some commie to shoot me because my home-built AR sucks. Fighting rifle is half home-built AR repair class. There we go. You don't have to spend a fortune on a rifle. ARs are a commodity. Mil-spec, chrome line barrel. Listen, there are 2 types of people in the world. Those who can build ARs and those who can shoot ARs. Overton, I actually saw, let me give you the Overton Windex answer on the ARs. Do you want to do you want to buy a bunch of $500 ARs? You're still not going to have the best AR. Buy the $2,000 AR, and then you don't have to buy a bunch of other ARs working your way up. I'm not telling you, I mean, why did guys buy SKSs? Because they used to be $69. Why did guys buy most of the Nagants? Because they used to be $55. That's not today. That's not anymore. You motherfuckers suck on vape like it's a fucking cock at the truck stop. Buy some fucking, save your money and buy some shit. Buy some real shit. Are you putting used tires on your fucking, I know some, never mind. I know some of you are. Go buy some real fucking tires with tread. Go buy fucking real brakes. Buy real motor oil and buy yourself a fucking real AR-15. Daniel Defense isn't the most expensive, but that's what we're talking, Vince. Who is that? Vince Nardella. Vince. That's exactly what we're talking about. I put plastic wrap on my tires so they don't wear out as fast. You probably could shoe glue them or JB weld them. Man, I remember when everybody thought BCM was the shit. Sweatshop, yeah. This is the coldest sweatshop there is. I beg customers to do the same with comms, even though I make less on, but buy once, cry once. Smith MP15, is that like an MP5 looking thing? I personally like KAC. What's that, Classic Army, like an airsoft gun? What's the story behind your company? I started it 35 years ago in San Diego. Had a shop about a mile out the gate of Camp Pendleton. 1 block over, 2 blocks up from the pier. Most of my employees were recon Marines, Force Recon, or SOTG guys. And because we were doing stuff for those dudes, we were out at Range 130, which was a secret range. It wasn't on the map at Camp Pendleton at all. And I got invited out there to come out and see how they were using the kit so we could better build the kit. That turned into, hey, put this gear on, jock up, do this stuff. We went to some hike, stock, shoot stuff where I got to do some ship takedown, like hook and climb and shipboard, firearm stuff, gas oil platforms, bus takedowns. So I got to hang out with some cool guys. They invited me some other places. We started doing a bunch of stuff with the SEAL team. So I got to go out to land warfare when they were calling like close air support and stuff. Really, it started as, hey, come out and see how we use this, why we are running these radios, and how we can put them on better. And that just got me into a lot of neat places to see a lot of neat shit. And I got a pretty good firsthand experience at how they really did their jobs. I got invited and went to a lot of TRUs. That was Tactical Readiness Urban Environment, where they would do full mission profiles involving the SEALs, Force Recon, the trailer platoons, and snipers. And they would come in and do a week workup on a target in the middle of a city while the city was fully operational. They would close down a couple blocks. You would usually be told it was a gas leak or a SWAT incident. And they would actually fire live bullets in the city. They would use abandoned buildings like the YMCA or shopping malls or places in the harbor. And fucking real helicopters would come in and put guys on the top of the floor. And then Ryder trucks would come up and explosive breach the bottom doors. And they would collapse the building top up. And we were building kit for all them dudes. Is that a pretty good description? Sergeant Major. Which Sergeant Major are we talking about? Have you heard of Super Earth or Managed Democracy? Also worked with Special Forces for training. Long story short, I was laying in just my boxes in the woods when my first sergeant came by. I have not heard those terms. I have not. The Brits were cool to trade. Yeah, the Brits always had super cool shit too. You know who else had really good kit was the Israelis back then. All of their stuff, where ours is Cordura, their shit was always made of webbing. Like they had webbing that was like 12 inches wide. Their whole mag pouches and canteen pouches were all made of webbing. And I never did find a source. Nowadays I wouldn't do it because it's just so heavy. But the Israeli shit and the Brits, when we would go to a gun show and set up for like a big ass gun show, Pomona, I would sell gear and then take the money and go buy surplus. Because I thought I was going to start like a load-bearing kit museum. I bought a ton of gear. Really neat shit. Go in Sean Ryan and tell a UFO story? I don't have any UFO stories. Well, there's no AK in the world that outshoots a good AR in the same set of hands. So why? Tax returns came in, time to get some toys. What are you going to get? What are you getting? Like G.I. Joes and like, I don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh cards? What are we getting? There's a black guy with a gun back there. Look out. Why has it got to be a black guy? We all live in Camden. We know we ain't got no black people here. Come on. The only black dude here is the chief of police. And he's got a white wife. Mike Tyson, his Sean Ryan episode will be after some conflict starts up and he scales up production. At least that's my bet. There's a ginger with a gun. Why's it got to be a ginger? Everybody knows gingers have stinky pussies. Come on. Fucking do better. Do better. Is this the entertainment that you're here for? Dance, monkey, dance. Soulless. Spotted the second black person I've seen here ever a couple weeks ago. Too cold. How an Anunnaki alien bought a Mookie rig and paid for it in star coins. Get the Commodore 64, game like 1984. Imagine an AK with a gas system in the middle. I don't know what you just said, but you reached down deep. That's special, boy. Used to surf lower trestles. Right on, right on. Tim Galloway, man, you've missed it. It's been a good one tonight. This one might be worth going back and actually watching. Got any advice for Canadians on where to get good gear? Yes. We are setting up the Rat Line, the new Underground Railroad. You are the slaves, and we are rescuing you to freedom. We are about to take over Canada for its resources of water, maple syrup, and timber. And we're going to bring the freedom-minded, less than 1% that are worthy to the United States. So just look for the tunnel systems. You thought Bitcoins were crushing it. Wait until you hear about Starcoin. Guys, do you have Bitcoin? Any of you? Do you have Bitcoin? If you have an app for Bitcoin, open your app and watch. That motherfucker every 5 seconds is jumping and jumping and jumping. There's speculation you're going to see 200,000 on this run. Fuck no, I'm not making plate carriers. Tim will make all your plate carriers, guys. Tim will make your plate carrier. Money talks. When I say $1,000 rig, I thought that was pretty high until 100 people are like, I'll take one. $2,000 plate carriers. Do I have any taker? $2,000 plate carriers. Do I have any takers? Sean Ryan show now is like the Sun magazine. Man, I like Sean's show. Like, I like it. You know, Sean's the number 2 rated fucking podcast in the world right now. He's only behind Rogan right now. You got Sheeb coins. Made 800 today. I feel like I did something. My PC was $600. Dropped a new podcast today. You did. I'll check it out, man. I'll check that out. I didn't know you were doing a podcast. We got to get you on our podcast. KIC is Knights Armament Company. Got it. We know the guy that's, we know the Knights Armament guys. Step 1, get out of communist Canada. You have, who's up there in Canada, guys? They were one of my dealers. Who am I thinking of? There was a big dealer up there, gear company in Canada. Cool dudes. I can't remember who that was. I'm S. Yeager arguing about 500 plates. Black Militia follow the 5-point store before the solar outage reboot. Steel plates are heavy. Yeah, steel plates. Guys, get polymer plates. Get Hesco's or something. I got married for $60 in Fayetteville. Cheapest plate carrier dishwasher combo. Did Stephen Hawkins have a donor card because I really need bits for my kid's go-kart? People big mad that Sean is bringing people on that challenge what they believe. It's smart. For people who are mad at Sean, you guys should go out. Every time somebody's mad at me, I'm like, oh, imagine that. A person who I don't know is mad at me on the internet. And I always look to see how they would do it, right? I always click on their shit. You know what they never have? They never have a fucking video. And their profiles always seem to be bullshit. There's never a man taking issue with what another man's doing where he has done anything himself. Because successful people aren't fucking around talking shit about other people. They're busy being successful. Left 3A vest somewhere and had to wear a coworker's plate carrier with level 4 plates. The weight difference crazy. Yeah. Phone books, duct tape. Yep. I didn't take my ADHD med for a few days. What is your ADHD medicine? What are you taking? What you should do is drop your carbs and up your meat. Shalom, Striker. I automatically ban accounts with cat. Yeah, isn't that the truth though? Cats, you are a grown fucking man, or pretending to be one, who has chosen a fucking cartoon character to represent you on the internet. Nothing says I love fucking pussy like a fucking cartoon character. When you run into those dudes, they got a half shirt on with their belly sticking out, and the chick with them looks just like him, like it's his twin sister. People crying about money issues never do over. That's always it. My last person to come through this door is the first person to leave every day. They can't get to work on time, but they sure know when the fuck quitting time, and they know every break. Every fucking one of them. You know what else they don't do? Most of them aren't eating lunch. And I spend $1,000 a week on fucking materials for my guys to make lunch, right? $1,000 a week for lunch. And the same people who aren't to work on time are the same people coming in here with bags of bullshit. And not a one of them walks back and fucking uses that gym. Can't wait to put the butt pack to the test on my LBV. Believe me, bro, it doesn't need any test. You're going to love it. We've been making that butt pack for 35 fucking years, and it is made to go on that LBV. The twin sister thing. Isn't it true, though? They got a big goony goo-goo haircut. They got this big fucking unkept fucking fro, like a Jew fro. And they got Jolly Ranchers stuck in their fucking shit. They got on socks that don't match, and their fucking bellies hanging out with all the belly fur. And that bitch he's fucking, she looks just like him. Dude, the mobility difference is something to consider. Is it just me or ghillie suits getting harder to find? Maybe right now. Like, you really should build your ghillie suit if you want one. There's some companies making good platforms. Check out Tactical Concealment. That's my friend Mike Stanchik. I wouldn't say I put him in business, but I definitely helped him starting business. I stopped making ghillie suit platforms, and we did ghillie suit platforms for every SEAL team that came through Marine Scout Sniper School. We made platforms for the Marines also. We stopped doing them when Mike stood up, because Mike's ghillie suit platforms were much more advanced than what we were building. That's an exact description. If a ghillie suit is hard to find, doesn't that make it good? Yeah, everybody made their own ghillies. Hashtag Goonie Goo Goo Belly Fur. Even if I'm staying home that day, I still get dressed. Who the fuck doesn't get dressed? Like, come on, man, pull your underwear down. Is there something there other than the underwear? You should probably take a shower and clean yourself. I'm in Arizona this week, crazy dealing with the time. Yeah, I'll bet it is. Hey, Michael, what's up, buddy? How are you? I'm a Ken doll. All my driller helper want the overtime on their check, but they don't want to do the work Yeah, that's it exactly, man. My son is making $35 an hour right now. He's working 80 hours a week. 80 hours a week, and he's been working 80 hours a week for 6 fucking months. And he's getting time and a half, and he's making double time. They're working 7 fucking days a week right now. I think it's 7 days a week. So, like, 2 of the days he's making double time. And they still can't hire enough people. They still don't have enough fucking people. I'll complain and work my ass off, but you bet I'll complain. Yeah, but does the task get accomplished? Is the mission completed? What the fuck did I stumble into? You stumble into some fucking giraffes and a gym and a fucking ostrich and a stormtrooper. You ain't never seen nothing like this. Ross Hammer, how are you, man? Don't kink shame. Yeah, just don't complain to your peers because it's cancerous. I'll have a semi-decent employee, and they'll come in the door, and I'm like, hey, how are you? Oh, I'm here. I'm like, turn the fuck around. What? Well, you can't come in here and contaminate all these other people who are here. They were here before you. If you're going to come in here acting like you're tired, go on home. Take the day off. What? I need the hours. Well, then you need to come in here. You better flip that light switch. Because if I hear you huffing and puffing, you're not going to work on my floor. I do not need a low performance person because you are fucking infectious. You are going to poison other people. And that's real. That's fucking real. Jose, how are you, man? Yeah, my son's employer also drug test everybody, yeah. Yeah, that's a big problem around here. You want to see some crazy shit? Join Hip Camden, Tennessee Facebook group. Every day, who's hiring? Everybody, literally everybody's hiring. No, they're not. I applied 35 places. Well, they're not hiring you. I mean, when you decided to put the penis tattoo on your fucking cheek, that kind of precluded you. You kind of look crazy. The soap turned out fucking awesome, man. The soap turned out awesome. I did about 3 hours of podcast with Lance today. Really good. His son, his 18-year-old Parker, took fighting pistol this weekend and is in the first day of fighting rifle today. I sat down and did an interview with him. I think we went about an hour. Really good, man. The face tattoo is the burn in the boats. Yeah. Man, if a dude walked in here with, I don't even have a problem with face tattoos. I have very good friends with a lot of fucking face tattoos. I'll give you a chance. I will. And I'll get the fuck rid of you the first fucking sign of fucking anything. Like, I don't care what you look like. I don't care who you... I had a dude come in here, ask for a job, big old black dude. Only black dudes ever worked in this shop because he's the only black dude that ever walked in here. But he wanted to be a she. And he started to come into work in big size 14 red high heels and a fucking dress. And I'm like, look, bro, I don't care if you wear the dress. You cannot wear the high heels because you can't run the sewing machine. Do what you want to do. And he called his boyfriend Daddy. And Daddy would show up looking like fucking Joe Dirt. Like craziest shit you've ever seen. They were living in an abandoned hotel up the way. And fucking the boyfriend was the problem. Not Cat Dog. That's what all the girls called him, Cat Dog. And he sat right on this fucking sewing machine. Do you remember that, Josh Winnie? Big old fucking brother. Like fucking linebacker pro football team shit. Dirtay. I like Joe Dirtay. That dude can fucking rap. I like that dude a lot. I've talked to him several times. Where's their shop? It's in Oceanside. What am I saying? It's in Camden, Tennessee. That shit is absolutely real. I try to stay positive, but it's hard. Man, Matt, buddy, it's a light switch. I wake up every morning at 4:30, and I have this conversation for a couple sentences. I'm like, man, I am so fucking tired. I don't want to do this today. And I'm like, no. And I literally tell myself, light switch, motherfucker. Telling yourself you're tired is only going to fucking reinsure that you're tired. Start moving and wake the fuck up. Every time I'm like, man, I'm kind of dragging a little bit. I'm low energy. All the people on the video will be like, oh, John, you should take some time off. Go ahead and go to bed. You can give me all the permission in the world. I don't give me permission. Cat dog was big. He was big. I want to look at the store, but I don't want to leave the video. I don't know what you mean. I got the store right here. I did a pat down on a she with the most man-hand beard you have seen. A little coffee never hurt. Shit. A little coffee. Man, I start the morning with pre-workout. Coffee is what I drink before I go to bed. Spear gear? No, motherfucker. We make all this shit. We build all of this in this building. Caffeine, yeah, it's me drinking caffeine killed those giraffes. That's exactly right. On my old hotshot crew, there was 22 people that would work 16 hours a day for 14 days straight, cutting hand line in fires, sleeping in the dirt. Bad attitude is very infectious. Absolutely, Brian. My sister was on a crew that got flashed over. They had a whole rig flashed over in Ramona. Was it in Ramona? Maybe it was in California. 10 years ago, probably. Want to turn 20 into 200 overnight? Go fill your gas tank and go to well. I like it. That's a good t-shirt right there. I don't know. Oh, no worries, man. We build all this shit right here. Not only do we build it all, we build it on these sewing machines right here. I started this company 35 years ago. And I've been on the internet since day one. So you can see a real history of how I've grown the business, what I've done, what I've not done. And because I've been on the internet so long, I have a lot of friends. Like on this video right now, there's 300 people. At least 100 of us, we actually know each other in real life. We do business together. We all come together and hang out at events here on the property several times a year. So I just kind of throw this video on and talk to my friends. And as a byproduct, we conversate with you guys. And I just need one dude every night, one new guy to show up. It's like, hey, I kind of like what these guys are saying. And then they come out to an event or they become a customer, or better yet, you have some business and we can start do business together and I can promote your products and develop and help you grow your business. That's really what we do. If you pushed me, like, what do you really do every day? Really what I do? Social media is what I really do. I'm 18. I work electrical with my dad, and I'm starting NROTC next year. Any advice? Dude, I would tell you, do the electrical. You have the potential. Find yourself a job. If you're going to work a job for another man or a company, find yourself a job where you can make more money and work more hours, right? A lot of jobs you show up to, and no matter how you work or how much you work, you can't make any more money. If you do electrical work, though, you can always work jobs on the weekend and develop your own clients and make even what you'll find in a short amount of time, you will make more money on your own time than working somewhere else. So work somewhere else, get the skills. It's like getting shot up to get in the rap game, right? You got to get that street cred. So show up, build the skills, let somebody else teach you and pay for you to develop, and then start working that on the weekends. And then it won't be long until you're spending all of your time working for yourself, and then you can hire some other people. Overton, starting to get old. What are we doing, buddy? What's up? I love being a welder, but I hated chasing the money. So what kind of welder are we, right? Because I know welders that make a fucking ton of money welding artwork. Rich guys like really nice gates welded. And rich guys like fucking artwork welded. You just need, if you're chasing money, and I'm sure you're working for a company or something, but a man who can weld, who's not making money, you need better clients. That's right. Electricians and plumbers can print money. In the middle of the night when I need a fucking plumber, I'm going to pay him anything he wants. When I call a septic company and I've got 600 people here for a party and we got a fucking toilet backing up, I start the conversation with, I need you to come right now, and whatever your rate is, I will pay you double or triple or whatever you need to come here. You know what they always say? They never charge me triple. When I open the conversation with, I'll pay you an extra $1,000 to show up now. They never bill me the extra 1,000. But I always tip them. I tip them huge. But they never hit you for the $1,000. TIG stick, MIG flux, all fun. I just don't want to be on planes, buses, possibly throwing away America. I understand, man. I understand. Have a woman. I don't know what your woman does. Only you can make the decision. But have a woman who's going to go find your customers and book your clients and work beside you. Amanda and my relationship works so well because we do work together. It also probably works well because I have an enormous building and we fight. Like knock down, drag out. Like I won't hire friends' wives because of the way Amanda and I fight. Because that chick would be like, holy shit, fuck, this guy's an asshole. And I am. But we work because we work together. When you invite me someplace, you are inviting my wife. When you invite me someplace when our children are young, you are inviting me and my family because I don't go someplace without them. Any radio pouches? Absolutely. What kind of radio pouches you got? What do you want? Do you make your employees sign a non-compete? Depends who you are and what we're doing. My dad has his company. He is a master electrician. He has no employees but me. Is that good for you or is that bad for you? For legal reasons, this is a joke. What do you tell a woman with 2 black eyes? Nothing. Yeah, I've heard all that, man. I've heard all that. You know who does all the dishes? I do. You know who washes all the clothes? My wife does. But really, my wife doesn't really wash clothes but once a month now because I buy all brand new clothes. And when my t-shirts come in here, I have 5 of these that come in here for me. Every one of my employees, we give them a shirt every week. So my employees get 52 shirts every year. And I have 5 come in for me. So I take a shirt on and I take a shirt off. I don't ever rewear the same shirt. My husband and I and our daughter are a package deal. That's right, Monica. That's absolutely right. And if you're going to have a relationship that lasts, your husband and your wife are number one with each other. The kids are secondary, right? The kids know never to go ask mom after they ask dad and vice versa. And the parents are always on board. Even if you're not, the kids never see you as a separate, as divided. Why are you sleeping? I don't know what you're talking about. I clean, cook half the time, take my daughter out to play all the time and work a bunch, but I keep her workload low. Right on. Multicam Baofeng UX5R with extended battery. Yeah, I have them. Order what you want. Put in notes. You'll take whatever's closest if we don't have it. We shipped a bunch of those this week already. Well, this week and last week. We just built a bunch of them. That one's not finished. Something's wrong with that one. I have Highlander. I have Coyote. There's a couple multicams remaining. I love taking my wife and children everywhere. There's people that don't do that. I've never wanted to go where guys say, don't bring your... I don't really hang out with dudes that don't have a spouse. I just don't. Like, we just don't have a lot in common. I have a few friends, but I don't really hang out with dudes typically that just don't have a family. I guess it's probably my age. Zach, be an adult and contribute. I don't see Zach, but if you want to fucking ban him out of here, tell him before so, hey, I'm the one that banned you, motherfucker, and get rid of him. I made salmon for dinner. My mom said she liked it. That's awesome. I had salmon yesterday. Had a really good garlic honey glaze or garlic like bourbon glaze over rice. What's my name? It doesn't matter what my name is. You see the company. I do these videos. I have 5,000 videos. You could easily find my name if you wanted. What about butt plugs? I mean, I'm sure you have one that just came out of your asshole and you're sucking it clean. If that's your thing, weirdo, go ahead and do that. Get that motherfucker out of here. And I know you can still, the beauty when we ban you is you still see this. We just never see anything you put. I would recommend a company called Bad Dragon for your future butt plugs. I happen to have a friend that owns the company, so tell him I sent you. Has Tri-Tip made it out that way? Josh made Tri-Tip for us once or twice a week, did a Tri-Tip salad. Jeremy, who cooks here, he does Tri-Tip every other week or so. It's funny, everyone with a real name on here, Paige says real, always, because the others are children, or they're people we've already banned. It's amazing that people who talk shit about you, oftentimes it's somebody you know. They are so worried about saying something to you, though, that they don't want to use their real name. You will never find me on the internet under a fake name. Most of my accounts actually have my last name in them. Number one, you won't find me on someone else's page even commenting very often. That's very rare. The entire history of the internet, you won't find me on other people's pages, and if I am, I'm supporting them. I'm never fucking talking shit to them. What bags do you have hanging to the left of the giraffe? Bags? Oh, Mystery Ranch. Last we counted, I own 85 some backpacks. I'll bet 30 or 40 of them are Mystery Ranches. That's one of them right there that I actually use. There's a Dragon Slayer in there, which is a much bigger one. There's some 3-day assault packs, and there's some like random specialty bags. Most of these all have radio harnesses and carriers in them. And that's a bag that I made, and this is a bag that I am currently making for video. You have a question about the wrap. Listen, guys, when you have a question, don't ever ask a motherfucker, hey, I have a question. Just ask the question. Well, and I'm giving you that as advice for face-to-face real life. Don't ever start with, hey, can I ask you a question? You're just wasting my time at that point. The question, ask your question about the rabbit heads. This was a mall Santa. This was a mall Easter bunny. This one, I don't know, but she sure looks a lot more fun. Would you rather have the dirty goth ripped fishnet stocking Easter bunny, or would you rather have the probably fat dude wants to touch kids Easter bunny? You guys have vests. We do LBVs, we don't do armor. Do you work with any medical companies that make IFAKs? Chuck on here sells all the contents for the pouches that I make. I make tear-off med pouches, I make compact tear-offs. We do medical backpacks that we did for the SEAL teams for years and years. We do internals for them also. I sell bandages, 4-inch, 6 inches. I do tourniquets and compressed gauze. Chuck sells whole kits for the bags that I make as well as his. I want the bunny with daddy, exactly. Flaming Lips concert gear. Can you guys do a custom Marine Corps gear? I have guys in my unit that want some custom plate carriers. No, you don't. No, you don't. Email me from your MARSOC email address. If you're with MARSOC, you know that the address doesn't have MARSOC in it. But if you are a MARSOC Marine, both you and I know what that address is. Send me an email and we can discuss. Because I've worked with Marcar Syscom. We've worked with the units. And the Marine Corps is not going to let you use a custom anything right now unless you maybe are with MARSOC and chopped somewhere else, in which case we both know where that is. I want the bunny who can't wear shoelaces. Yeah, Chuck also teaches classes. He's going to be teaching a class here in a couple weeks. What do I think about Yeti acquiring Mystery Ranch? I don't see why everybody's so up in arms over that. I would suspect that the original people are still running the company, and it was probably a move that infused a ton of money into the company. Brian, buddy, we're not doing tax exempt, man. I'm just not doing it. It requires me doing some shit and my wife putting together a purchase order. Just buy the shit. Like, you're not buying enough from me for me to do tax exempt. I'm just not doing it. I sell everything I make, and I don't have to fucking do it up tax exempt. If you want my stuff, just buy it. You're not saving that much money, and I don't take a purchase order. We're not going to do any net or terms on it. Just buy the shit. You're not buying enough for me to do it. I'm sure you can totally find a company that will do it. If you're buying 120 pieces or something, then we can talk. Mystery Ranch is liquidating all their machines right now. I'm actually looking at buying a few. Interesting, I did not know that. Love it when someone tries to pretend to be someone they're not. I mean, he might be, but they're not going to come on here and say that. There is no fucking Marine out there in the world right now that there is no fucking way they're letting them use custom anything armor carrier. And did he reply? Who's Mystery Ranch? They make pretty badass backpacks. If there's a soft unit around the world killing bad guys, they're using Mystery Ranch backpacks. And if Mystery Ranch is being made offshore, the military will not be using them any longer. It has to be very compliant. So I would suspect they're still U.S. made, and then there might be some offshore stuff. Bro, your demeanor on these videos make me so happy. You're up front to the point. Jay Rogers, man, I'm 52. I just do what I want to say. If you like what I say, I promise I will let you down one day. I am a human being. But at the end of the day, there will be no question whatsoever what I actually thought. And you might be mad for a little while, but I think what I do in the positive will far outweigh anywhere where I let you down. Got any chest rigs that accommodate AKs? Yeah, Alec, I design everything around AK because as a byproduct, it works for M4. You can take a lot of M4 shit and put AK in it, but some of it you can't. Civvy grade is better because people can complain. Military grade goes brr, then dies. Trying to get my boss to switch bags on the kits we make. What did he ask? AK. So these are AK M4 micros. These will carry 2 AKs per pocket or 2 M4s per pocket. And they're adjustable. This pocket here will carry 4 more 5.56 PMags. It'll carry medical gear on our pull-out trays. It'll carry 2 full-size smokes. It'll carry 3 bottles of water, a box of shotgun shells. These split front chest rigs over here, these will carry AK mags or M4 mags, very low profile. You could wear it with a windbreaker or a flannel. Nobody would know you have it on. Comms on the side, pyro, demo, incendiaries on the side. Radio pouches, we have a sustainment pouch, and you can stack these out double if you wanted to and make them fatter. AK M4 micros, I've got them currently in Brown Man. I've got them in Woodland. I have them in Multicam Black. I have them in OD. And then this is a stacked micro. These are open top bungees. They're also Velcro lined if you want to use Velcro retention. This is 2 mags and 2 mags, so it's 4 with a dedicated tear-off med pouch. This med pouch will hold 4-inch or 6-inch Izzies, quick clot, tourniquets outboard on both sides. So you can set that up however you need it to be. If you're left-hand, I have a lot of other color options. Dig your stuff. Do you make dope sleeves? I could potentially get you to make a cut. I don't know what a dope sleeve is. I have no idea what that is, Mike. Yeah, mil spec doesn't mean shit. Here's one for you. Anything in Taz 83. I don't even know what that is, man. Yeti says that Mystery Ranch will continue to operate in Bozeman. The CEO basically says he bought them because they are badass. Got it. Oh, dope card holder? Nah, I don't. We used to make that. We did a football play card thing. Nah, I don't anymore. We do a lot of 308. We do like 308 Velcro back cards. I do a folding ammo pouch. We do a sand sock that's got a flat polymer bead media in it, so it shifts slower when you grasp it. We worked a ton with 8541s. I do a podcast with a dude that was the NCOICs for Scout Sniper School, and a stay Marine. A lot of combat engagements. One of the podcasts with my guy Scully. He was a Marine sniper. Pads? No pads, man. Pads for helmets? No. Your feed popped up recently, and you're like-minded, same age, and you and I agree on stuff. I'm a Navy vet and just retired as a firefighter EMT in New Jersey at 26 years. Man, get out of New Jersey, bro. Get out of New Jersey. You have lived enough to know that there are better places. And come out and meet us. Self-Reliance Festival will be coming up here in a couple weeks. Selfreliancefestival.com is where you can get tickets and see what that's all about. Self-Reliance Festival has a Instagram and a YouTube page. You can see it here. Just search Self-Reliance Festival even on my channel and you'll see full videos. Homestead Apprentice is a TV show we're about to do. If you want to learn how to homestead, learn how to do business, learn how to do development and social media and marketing, it's kind of like Donald Trump's The Apprentice. You're fired. I mean, along with a lot of experts, there's going to be some tactical stuff in there and a lot of medical component also. We're going to pull 50 people out for a 3-day selection. We're going to pick 2 10-man teams. And that first course, that first project will run for 3 weeks. You'll be here on the property. So if you're interested in that, homesteadapprentice.com. It's where you're going to put in your video resume. And we have a Instagram and a YouTube page here where you can see more about that and a lot of us discussing that. Dude, I'm in Kansas. I have to imagine you guys have more fun than me. Well, we're in Tennessee, and it's very free here. Very free here. Kiri says SRF April 6th and 7th. She will be here. She has been here many times. I introduced a hand I work with to your page, and now that fella is hooked. Thank you. That's all I need. All I need is one person to send one more person every night. That's all I need. What are you guys doing? I'm about to get off of here. I'm going to get up super early in the morning and work, and I do that 7 days a week. We build nylon tactical gear, and we build it all in this building on all of these sewing machines. Oh, your Kansas, we're pretty flat here too, not as flat as you guys. I'm excited to see the competition, interested to see who has mental strength and who doesn't. That's really what it's about, right? We're not looking for the quarterback or the triathlete all-star. We're looking for the guy that finishes the task and then helps somebody else who is a little bit behind, right? Helps the team, not himself. And what we're really looking for is we're looking for people to come here and be part of our family and part of our businesses. The apprentice component is that I am looking for people to come here like-minded to start businesses, help them start businesses, or be part of my business. We have people in Ohio, we have people in North Carolina, we have people in Camden here, and we have people in East Tennessee, as well as a few other places. So if you're a good fit, but you're like, man, I really don't want to be in Tennessee, we have other options. Can you say my name? Say my name, say my name. No, I'm not going to say your name. And if you do that again, I'm going to ban you. So jump into this conversation. I don't remember how we got the 65 for pads for an ACH, but yeah, we don't do any helmet pads, man. And if you want helmet pads, you have a lot of good options right now, MSA and Team Windy and stuff. No. All right, you're fucking gone, dipshit. You don't even realize what just happened to you. You have no idea that people on here could have literally assisted you and changed your life tonight. Instead, have some fun back at the truck stop. Woodland camo trench coats. Nope. Reading and putting the little girl to bed. That's the most important thing, right? That you were there with your family and you're raising your family, because we send our kids to government schools to be raised by people who don't have their own kids and hate our way of lives. How are we going to fix the future? We're going to raise our children. Stop putting your elderly people in old folks' homes. Have enough property to where your parents and grandparents can be assisted by you, right? They might not be able to farm or do heavy tasks, but they can help raise your kids in a manner that you want them raised, right? History is his story. If you're not there to tell your story as you want it told to your children, then it will never be repeated in the manner of which you want it told. Set an example for your kids. We do a lot of things where people are like, why are we doing it this way? We're doing it this way because this is how I want the story told 10 years from now. B-boy, your mom has some guns. The thug that she's banging, that dude probably has some guns. Go ask him to see his guns. SpongeBob is the fucking absolute worst cartoon in the world. If you want to fuck your children up, let them watch stupid cartoons. Just moved to I love Knoxville, man. We do some urban exploration. I love big old factories that are rusty. Back and already losing my job here. I just moved to Knoxville a few months back and already losing my job here because my warehouse is closing. Are you hiring? Willing to relocate? We're always willing to hire. We're always hiring the right guy. I do not need dudes right now. I'm always hiring the right guy, though. Someone in the mood? No, I just don't choose a cartoon character. You're talking to real fucking men. We don't choose cartoon characters as our footprint on social media. Do something real. Jump into this conversation, have a real conversation. I don't know, my advice is shut the fuck up for 5 minutes and listen, and then jump into the conversation that's happening. PT gear? Nah, no PT gear. Instructions unclear. Thug took my milk money. Exactly. Brawny going to the league. I don't even know what that means. What's the camping accommodations? We have camping, unimproved camping. You're going to bring a tent, a cot, a hammock, or a sill nylon tarp, and you can camp. All right, geez, stop being a victim. First of all, how old are you? Are you 5? You're supposed to be in bed, aren't you? You are in bed, aren't you? Your mom didn't turn your Wi-Fi off. Do I have anything going on in Colorado? I don't, man. Colorado, get the fuck out of Colorado, guys. Colorado seems to really hate freedom. It's really sad people waste their time on, if I'm watching your video, it's because I continuously gain value. So they don't know, man. What is happening is we have a lot of shorts that go super viral, millions of views. And these kids interact with them, and they have no idea why they're seeing this. They're in bed right now. Their attention span is complete shit. So they're watching shorts and scrolling through them. And what's happening is when people interact with your shorts and you're live, YouTube is pushing you into their short feed. So they come on here and say some silly shit. And most of them are kids. They're usually watching video games and Call of Duty shit. And boom, here we are. So they just come in here doing what they typically do. David Allen Cole. David Allen Co. Actually played here in this very building. This used to be a nightclub. What did you say about played it? Oh yeah, so you know that. This used to be the Backwater Saloon. Last time I was on that property, it's been a while. I do accept bids on your landscape and maintenance. Do you accept bids? If so, would like, no, I don't do any landscaping, buddy. The algorithm is a good thing though. Yep, it's absolutely good. Because every one of those kids that comes on here and comments, everybody who they have dealt with and interacted on their phone in any manner now also sees my content. Yeah, it's not carrying, exactly. Haven't been banned yet. I think I'm doing it right, and I've got lame, not real pick. Yeah, we don't give a shit until you say something stupid. I just use that as an example. MAGA bags for sale? No. You anybody who used the President's Day code got a MAGA bag. We still have a few to make, but we don't ever sell that merchandise. That was a free ass bag, $75 bag, and we gave them to dudes for free. They're very nice though. How was yours and Amanda's weekend? It was good. We they made soap, a lot of it. Had a great weekend. YouTube channel got its first 500 views. Nice. Madden Youth. What do you do on your YouTube channel, buddy? There's a MAGA bag on eBay for 60. He's selling himself short. So glad I found your channel. I'm definitely buying that AK-M4 micro. Well, thank you, man. What's the Dr. Seuss surprise? You'll have to wait. You'll have to wait. We shipped a bunch of Dr. Seuss orders today. All right, guys, if you use Amazon and you have appreciated the time we have spent tonight on this video, if you look at the description on any of my videos and you click any of the Amazon links, it will take you to Amazon. Anything you buy there in the next 24 hours, it will give us a portion of that money instead of it going to Amazon. All the talk of EMP, coronal mass ejection, right, power grid going down. If you want an EMP shield and you use code SOE at empshield.com, it'll give you $50 off of that order. We have a link to Harvest Right if you want to get a Harvest Right freeze dryer. If you go to my affiliate links on our YouTube, on our website, it'll give us a portion of that. And I have a code for Redcon also if you guys use any of Redcon's products or pre-workouts. Redcon1, I use their Total War all the time. Redcon1, if you use code SOE, that's our affiliate link for Redcon. Bro, you're the belt guy. I knew the SOE abbreviation was familiar. Went and checked my OIF kit, and sure as hell, that is me, man. I've been building this kit for 35 years. Squeaky shoes aren't very tactical. Well, the guy fucking your mom right now, go look. He's probably there. You didn't hear his shoes, though, so go worry about him. You should be glad I have on squeaky shoes. I won't be sneaking up on your mom. How does the EMP shield work? Check it out. Check out their website. They have a lot of information there on it. Have you heard anything about smokes being banned? Oh yeah, real smokes have been banned. They've been banned. They've been considered a destructive device. And now the ATF has gone after a lot of these other companies building smokes. A lot of the smokes, though, on the market, they didn't work. Past a year, like we have some very expensive smokes we used a couple months ago, and most of them didn't fire. Kiri, are you ready? I heard you're ready. popped a smoke in a small fake building for training. It was not a good call. Yeah, well, yeah. Pop a HC with a CS, put them together. We used to put smokes in four-way intersections, and it was always amazing what drivers will do, the stupid shit people do. Soft pass. So you're not saying a hard no, just a soft pass. Is that the maybe box? Yeah. All right, guys, I'm out. Everybody have a great evening. Thanks for bullshitting with me. We did 105 minutes tonight, and I'm going to jump off of here. The shirt for the week, we do a shirt every Monday. We do 125 pieces. We never rerun the same design. And the design this week says, don't stop when you're tired, stop when you're done. And these cases are full of those shirts. Those will ship in the morning for anybody who buys them. See you guys. Also, if you want to see what we're really about, there's 5,000 real videos on this YouTube channel here. I do this live every single night, every single day of the year. So if you don't see me, just look. I promise I'm here doing this every night at 9 o'clock. But if you want to see real videos, I have several different video series. I have several full-length video podcasts, and I've been on YouTube since the very beginning. So there's a lot of data information there. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Maybe you know, I promise you know very few people who have actually had rhabdo. I know a couple of people who have had rhabdo. Dana had rhabdo for real. I know somebody else that had rhabdo. I have never worked enough that I have had rhabdo. See you guys.